The Beginner's Guide to Keyword Research for E-commerce Businesses. Okay guys, we all know it. Keyword research is super important for your SEO, and in this video I'm going to walk you through the exact steps that you need to get your business some traffic. Nowadays it is not about if you have the best product anymore or the best price. It's if you have the best SEO, because that's the only way you're going to show up in the results. Understand the fate of your business depends on somebody typing a few words into a search box and your business coming up. And if your business doesn't come up, your business is dead. So you're going to want to watch this video to the very end so you can see all the steps and exactly what you need to do. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Hit that subscribe button down there, turn it from red to gray, and don't forget to ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I go live. Now understand that each time somebody places some words in that search box, Google has to say, okay, we're going to show them a handful of sites, and I know they're going to show them millions, but nobody's looking at millions. They're looking at that first page. We're going to show them a handful of sites that are going to match these keywords. That's why that keyword research is so very important. I think a lot of people make the mistake of thinking that they can, rank their website for 2 or 3 words that are highly competitive, when nothing like that's going to ever work. It's just not going to happen. It can take months or years to ever rank for some really high competition keywords, and even then once you do rank, you can lose your ranking pretty quick. So it's better to not do that and do some keyword research and find some different keywords that you do stand a chance ranking for. Okay, so let's look at a graph from Google so I can show you what percent of the traffic goes to each page. So first page rank about 32.5%, second page is 17.6%, third page is 11.4%, fourth page is 8.1, fifth page 6.1, and as you can see, it just drops down from there to where you're virtually getting no traffic whatsoever. Most significantly, the difference between position 10 first page and position 11 second page means a decrease in traffic from that particular search term by over 100%. So it really does matter. Okay, so let's go over some of the terms first off, and the first one is keywords. A keyword in the context of search engine optimization is a particular word or phrase describing the content of a web page or site. Keywords act as shortcuts to sum up the content of a page or site. Keywords are part of a web page's metadata that helps search engines match a page to an appropriate search query. Okay, so we know what keywords are. Now let's look at long tail keywords, and let me show you what those are. Long tail keywords are simply keywords that contain 3 or more words. Long tail keywords are important, hence them having their own name, because they make up over 70% of online searches according to Moz, and also tend to convert better as they catch people further along in their buying cycle. Someone searching for hair extensions is likely in the early information gathering stage. However, somebody searching for 20-inch brown hair extensions price is likely further along in the buying cycle and much closer to purchasing. So it is important that you distinguish between those two, and especially if you're starting out, you want to go with long tail keyword searches. They're much easier to rank for. All right, let's look at the next term, and the next term is search volume, average monthly searches. Now search volume is usually measured in average monthly searches. This is the total number of searches each month for each particular search phrase or keyword. Okay, next thing I want to talk to you about is competition. Okay, we got to understand competition, because even though there's a lot of searches for it, if there's a lot of competition, you're not going to do well. So let's check this out. Search volume isn't the only thing you need to consider. Competition is equally, if not more important. There's no point in trying to rank for keywords you have no chance of ranking for. Competition refers to the difficulty of ranking for each particular keyword. Okay, let's look at the graphic I'm going to put up now, and what I want to do is I want to expand your thought on your keywords. So searches related to hair extensions here, clip-in hair extensions, types of hair extensions, human hair extensions, Cinderella hair extensions. So you see a whole bunch of different things in here. This particular search is brainstorming from Uber Suggest. Uber Suggest scrapes Google and Google suggestion keywords by taking your keyword and adding every letter of the alphabet from A to Z. You can do this on your own. you can type in hair extensions plus A and you may get feather, hair extensions, and beads. For B you may get hair extensions black, hair extensions, beads, bangs. As you can see all the B ones there. Right here we typed it in for C, and you can see all the C ones here. So you could do this manually without a tool. Don't forget to consider keyword modifiers like how to or where can I. Example, somebody may not be looking necessarily for hair extensions, but rather may be looking for how to get fuller, longer hair. So you've got to understand why they're searching and what the product is you're selling and how they may be searching for it. Now on the screen now you're going to see a graphic, and this graphic is showing you how Google AdWords works. Google AdWords is free. You can use this absolutely free, but you would click here to find new keywords related to a phrase, website, or category. So that's where you would click. Next, enter the keywords that you've brainstormed from the previous section that we just talked about, and double check your settings under targeting to make sure you're viewing search information that's relevant to you. For example, if you're based in the US and Canada and that's all you ship to, that's the only place you should be looking. You shouldn't be looking in the other parts of the world. Okay, now you're going to come to a box that looks like this, and you can see right here where I have, you know, US, Canada, English, Google, negative keywords, all these different filters down here in targeting. You can go in there. On the next screen it will default to add group ideas tab. Okay, change that tab to the tab labeled keyword ideas. Okay, because they want you to run an ad. So the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to see this add group ideas, that tab on the left there. So you want to switch it to keyword ideas, and once you've gotten to keyword ideas there, you can start getting some of the ideas. You can also use keyword filters, as you see on the screen right here now, and that's on the left hand side of the screen, to only show low and medium competition keywords and filter out some of the ones, you know, that are just going to be too difficult that you're not going to rank for. So this will leave you with a list of keywords related to your original search, that you have a low and medium level of competition. As an example, we have color coded each one in the yellow highlighted keywords being medium competition and the green highlighted keywords being low competition. So the green ones obviously are the ones we want to go for. With this list you'll want to take the best terms that describe your site, page, offering, and keeping in mind that the search volume and competition, and record them ideally in some spreadsheet. Okay, now once you've come up with these ideas, you've got to determine, are these keywords relevant to your business, to your product? If they aren't relevant, now's the time to kick them. So you want to just have the relevant ones for your keyword research. Next thing I would say is do your keyword research in Google, do it in Bing, do it in Yahoo. If you want to pick some more search engines, you're welcome to do that. Those three should pretty much get you where you want to be, but understand that you may get different results in different areas, and understand not everybody uses Google. No, seriously, not everybody uses Google. Some people use Yahoo, some people use Bing. The whole world does not use Google. That's crazy, right? Crazy, but they don't. So understand that you may want to compare some of those numbers. You may want to compare some of those results, and it may give you ideas that you didn't have. Like maybe you get something on Yahoo that was interesting and it wasn't on Google when you were there. So maybe you can then take it, put it on Google, and see what the search results are. This is one of the best ways, guys, to really get traffic to your site, is do this keyword research. This stuff is monumentally important. If you do this, it makes ranking so much easier for you. If you don't do this, it makes ranking almost impossible for you. So if you're doing this on your own, which I assume you are if you're watching this video, it's not that hard to do. It is time consuming, it's tedious, but you can do it. Now the next question is, how many keywords do you need? Understand you're not going to be able to rank for 100 keywords. Not going to happen. I would say initially 5 to 7. It's a good idea to have, 18 to 20 in the wings in case you need more, but I think 5 to 7 would get you going, and it's hard to rank for more than 5 to 7 keywords. So that would be a good start for you. Now here's the good news. If you do this research, which I know you will, you watch this video, why wouldn't you? But when you do this research, you're going to have a good basis for your website. You can do this on any website you have, and I know you think maybe right now you've only got one website. Now some of you watching maybe have several websites, but it is kind of funny. Once you get one thing going, you want to get a whole lot more things going. You know, maybe you've got a website that has to do with biker jewelry, and then you start another website that has to do with motorcycles, and then you start another website that has to do with travel, and all these things are kind of related and they can play off each other. But you'll want to keep growing your business base. You'll want to keep doing that, and understand, you know, things get hot and they get cold too, so you want to keep that in mind. Make sure that you always have something in the wings. Don't rest on your laurels. Don't do that. And once you learn the talent of doing this keyword research for one site, it makes it so much easier for other sites. I hope you found this video informative. I hope you found it educational. I've walked you through all the steps that you're going to need to be successful in keyword research. Don't forget, I have a course below, or did I tell you about it? There's a $97 course below. You can get it absolutely free. All you have to do is click and learn. Opt in, no credit card required. Also, if you haven't subscribed so far, please hit that subscribe button down there and ring the bell. Turn on all bell notifications so you're notified each and every time I do a new video. I thank you so much for watching this video. Give me a thumbs up if you don't mind. Put your comments below. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know if you have any problems, you need some help. Put that in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell right there so you can be notified every time I do a new video. Also, click on one of those videos there. Keep watching on my channel.